It's Mental Health Awareness Week 2023. My name's Lauren. I'm a Yes champion, and I'm going to talk about my experiences of social anxiety. So, for me, I've experienced social anxiety since I was about 6 or 7. And generally, it's not, as you might imagine, it's not great to live with. But I think people imagine it as people just being a bit rude or just can't be bothered to go out, or just being a bit obnoxious or things like that. But it's not. It's really not. It's from personal experience. It's genuine fear in social situations, such as when you're like, if you're walking down a busy street or in a shop, you want to avoid any kind of social interaction, because you think you're gonna slip off in this conversation and they're gonna laugh at you. Like, rationally, you know that won't happen, but social anxiety is kind of telling you it's going to muck it up anyway. But it's also things like, say you're with a group of friends at lunch and you've just eaten like a banana or an apple and you've got like the peel or the core. Now, you don't want to be the first one to actually get up and go to the bin because, well, social anxiety tells you don't want to be the first one to get up because it says, oh, what if you fall over on the way to the bin and everyone laughs at you? I've been that person. That's a real thought. It's an actual way of thinking with social anxiety. And then you mix it in with generalized anxiety, and it doesn't really stop very often. A lot of time it's kind of, well, the CBT has helped with this, and so is exposure therapy. It's learning what evidence there is, I guess, for the anxiety being true in terms of social anxiety. It's like, well, how many times has this happened? Well, what's the worst that could happen? And what's helped me with a lot with mine is sense of humor. Knowing like my friends are not gonna, if it's like a genuine thing, and they can, a lot of the time people can tell I'm highly anxious before I actually can tell myself. But yeah, the panic attacks are not great. They're not always what you see on the TV or what's portrayed in movies, like big blown into a massive paper bag. It's not. I'll tend to sit in the corner and I'll have like palpitations, fast heart rate, I'll start sweating. I'll basically my IBS will fly into overdrive. Won't go into details there. Those kind of things. I'll sometimes clench my teeth without being aware of it. I'm autistic, so I'll probably need to stim more, which is kind of like fidget more. I might start with headache or things like that. It's not what you see. It's usually what you can't see. And usually those of us with anxiety are very, very good at hiding it. So ask. And if you're not sure, ask more than once. Hopefully that's given you a bit of an insight into what it's actually like to live with anxiety on a daily basis.